Hi, kids. You ready to get back to working with Mr. C and his colossal cap? Remember, colossal would be a word like huge, monstrous, very large. The word is colossal, and he has a cap that is colossal, meaning very, very large. And he's not feeling so shy anymore. There he is. You guys, here we go. On this paper, oops, I bumped the camera. On this paper, up at the top, what you need to do is make sure that you write your name. The first box says color it. So I colored the capital C and the lowercase c. You choose the colors that you want to use. C, C, K, K. Next, it says trace it. And you guys know that trace means to write on top of. I'm going to trace the capital C, curve up and around to the bottom and come up. Curve up and around to the bottom and curve back up. Curve up and around to the bottom and right back up. I have C, K, C, K, C, K. Now you need to trace the lowercase c's. K, K, K. I'll let you guys work on that. When you finish that section of the paper, you now need your crayons again. You use the colors that you would like, and it says find it. I see the letter R. That is not the letter C. But look, C, C, C. K, K, K. You have to look, find the letter C, and color the circles that have the letter C. R, C, 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 S, C, C, A, C, I, C, E. Remember, only color the circles that have the letter that makes the sound K, K, K. I'm not done. There are more C's to find and to color. Next, so we colored it, we traced it, we had to find it. Now we need to write it. And you're going to notice that in this top box, those are capital C's. Capital. You need to curve up and around to the bottom, come up. Curve up and around to the bottom and come up. Curve up and around, and I have the letter C. Now I need to make lowercase c's. They actually look exactly the same. They're made the same. The capital C is just larger. Maybe you could say colossal. I have a C, and now I'm going to trace or write the lowercase c. There Mr. Snyder goes. He's getting it done. C, 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 K, K, K. Great. The bottom now, to do this project, you're going to need your scissors. And it says paste it. So I have my glue stick. Your job is to carefully cut the letter C's off the bottom of the paper. I already started and I just nibbled. Remember, your thumb is on top. I cut all the way across and I snipped the letter C's off the bottom of the paper. I usually do it this way. Now there's some extra paper we don't need. So I'm gonna carefully cut that off. I'm gonna carefully cut that off. Then I could cut across the bottom of the letter C's. Now, I'm just getting ready to cut those C's out. My first job was to get this part ready. Now, look what I've done. I just dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Don't worry, I'll pick it up. Now, I need to cut out these C's. I kept them all together so they don't get lost. When I'm done, I'm gonna need to sort them and put them either with the capital C's or lowercase c's. Large, colossal, small. So your job is to do that. I'm gonna actually take my paste and get it ready. I'm gonna put some paste there, some glue there, glue there, glue there, glue here, glue here, glue here, glue here. Next, I get to snip these letter C's off. I'm gonna cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Hey, cut starts with C sound. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm going to cut the letter C off. I'm going to cut the letter C off. I'm gonna cut the C. Now I'm gonna sort these. I'm gonna make two groups. One has the capital. You know, I think my glue is drying. I should have just waited to put my glue on. This one looks smaller. It goes on this side. Large or small? Capital. I think this is a lowercase c. I will put it right here. Oh, look what I just found. Notice how that one's large? Large, capital. I'm sorting. I'm looking at the size. This one is smaller, so I believe it's a lowercase, and look what I found, capital. I think next time I won't put the glue on first. I should have waited because the glue dried up on Mr. Snyder. I got that one on, and I gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up. There we go. Mr. Snyder is now completing my paper. Don't forget, color it, trace it, find it. There's one, there's a C. Write it, and now I'm gonna see how carefully you can cut and use a glue stick. Don't forget, sort them. The large ones, the capital, the smaller ones, the lowercase. Okay, goodbye. And Mr. C says, thanks so much for coming to work with him. Remember, the bubble gum paper is something that you do not have to do. It is yours if you would like to do that. Take care, kids. Thanks for working with Mr. C, his colossal cap. See you later.